capture point's open, the capture point's open. Come on, come on, take it, take it, take it. Yes! Yes, I've taken the capture point. Hello everybody, and welcome to another in-depth redstone tutorial. You guys seem to like the last one. The last one will be linked on the screen, where I made a a health meter for survival arenas. So you can have a health bar, and when you die you respawn, and then once your lives are lost you can no longer respawn and go into the arena. So along those same lines, I have designed a capture point for this detailed redstone tutorial. So any of you guys wanting to make a game or something on a server in survival mode can make it. Where are those bats? I hate bats. I hate bats because their tweeting is annoying. So without further ado, I shall show you the design. This is the design here. 5 across, 5 deep. Obviously if you want it flush, all these blocks are optional, they're just decorative. I have a blue team and a red team, as is the classic. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 across. So if you want to build this, you're probably going to want to build it into the ground, like this. Obviously you don't need to build it exactly, you know, like this shape hole. You can, you know, you have some leeway with it. You can basically push directly up to the blocks. So basically everything underneath here and this bottom section could technically be filled. It's very simple. It uses mostly just redstone and redstone torches. The only parts going to require you to go to the nether because of the comparator. There are 2 comparators and 2 repeaters, but that's not too harsh. And obviously if you're thinking about building one of these, you've probably already built everything else you're going to need for your world, and this is just a bit of fun. So, on to the building. Okay, so how to build it? Well, I'm going to show you how to build it from the bottom to the top, and I'm going to do it using shapes that you need to build to put the redstone on. So first, lay out a marker like this, 6 blocks. So make sure you have 6 blocks. Probably want to use something like dirt. This is temporary. And then put 1 block on either side. It's just a marker system. Then you want to put a block on top of that. You see, this is actually the lowest block where the repeaters go. So if you want to put on repeaters now, you can. Then you want to remove these middle blocks because they're not necessary. You can keep these blocks underneath if you absolutely want to keep them there. On the back of these blocks, we're going to put torches. On top of the torches, there's another block. And then on top of these blocks, we're going to put this here. Now, if you want to, you can put blocks here. And then build blocks round. It should make it easier for you. And then put a block on top of each of these. This is where the torch is going to go. So you put a torch on each side. We want to put a block on top of this redstone. That's very important because it actually blocks off the redstone, the blocks that we're about to put on. So we put a block there and a block there. Now what we want to do is actually put blocks all around it like this, so it makes this sort of cross shape. Oh, I didn't actually need to remove that block. You can use the redstone to place easily against it. Then on one side you want to do that. On the other side you want to do that, so it sort of crosses over. At which point we want to put redstone down. Do 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 do. And do do do. All on top of these blocks. Just sort of spray it around. This is where our hoppers are going to go, and they need to be facing into each other, like this. And then over here, you want to go 2 out, and the same on the other side, 2 out. Against this repeater, we want to go out by 3. And then, using this redstone, we're going to go out by 3 here. Same thing on the other side. You can shift-click onto the repeater if you want to. And then use the redstone again. Redstone all along this. So the redstone's going into the repeater through this block. And then we probably want to take a stack of any item we want and put half in that. Put half in that. And then the last but not least, the comparators. And this system is now set up. As you can see, it uses the length of this for the capture point, and once it's enough, it puts a redstone signal into here, which turns on this torch. So if I go over here and nick the blocks that I want, and I'll also show you how to put in the and wire up the firework dispensers if you want a indication for when a certain team captures a point. As you can see, I can just fill on top like this, make it look pretty much however I want it to look. And the pressure plates to capture the points, I put in each corner here, as long as they're basically directly below the redstone here. You could also technically put some along these bits, so you can actually move it like that if you wanted to. But I think this looks neater. Now, if you want to put on the dispenser, it's very simple. You put a block on the other side of this, and that. And that's all you need, and then you put the dispenser here. Simple. Also means easy access to the dispenser. At this point it's uncaptured, because in the hoppers below the items are the same. If we were to stand on one side, the items flow over here, and soon, there we go, and that clicked, and it would have fired off a firework indicating the blue team has successfully captured the capture point. So, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you find use of this in your survival worlds. It's a nice, quaint little design. Not too difficult to build. I hope this was easy for you to understand. If it was, please don't hesitate to leave a like. And I will see you next time. Bye.